welcome back to Deep Dark Yoga. I'm April Fox, and we're going to do some super chill stuff to relax neck tension. This may help with headaches or just general stuck feeling we get. I have another video that I did on this practice that's a little bit more in depth, explaining why this stuff works. If you haven't seen that yet, then go ahead and check below because I'll put a link to that. But if you have, and you just kind of want to follow along with this and continue this practice whenever you need a little loosening and release, then you're in the right place. I'm glad you're here. Just a reminder, the intention with this practice is to make a bigger effect by doing a lot less. Because a lot of times the effort that we put into things, the focus that we put in, all of that stuff is very stimulating. It does tend to result in tension. So if we want to be super proactive about letting that tension go, we have to do less. So be willing to be very gentle with yourself today. I think you'll really appreciate the results. Let's start with face brushing. Index finger and thumb together, brush along your forehead. And from the sides of your nose out to your temples. From your temples, brush down to your chin along your jawline. Brushing from the sides of your nose down to your chin along your laugh lines. And the last one from the corners of the mouth out towards your ears. And then take your fingertips underneath and behind your ears to massage those little soft spots back there. Lengthen the back of your neck. Open up that space. Take a nice deep breath in. Let the breath out. Let your arms hang down. Take some deep breaths with me. You can continue with the deep breaths if that works better for you and the space you're in. You're welcome to scream, to growl, to make any sound you like, or to continue with Om. First, take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Again, like that. For 3 Oms. Take a moment to notice the feeling around your neck and shoulders. And then take 3 big circles with the shoulders up, back, and down. Taking the whole arm bone up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Take a moment to let the arms hang. Noticing how that feels. And begin to move the arms in the other direction, up, back, and down. Or up, forward, and down. Once more, up, forward, and down. Let the arms hang once again. And then we're going to take the arms and we're going to reach back behind us. Now, sometimes you can hold at your elbows, like you'll see me doing. Sometimes you'll be holding more like at your wrist. Just hold wherever it is comfortable. Not as close to the elbows as you could, but to the place that is truly at ease. So there's a little bit of opening happening at the front of the chest. It's not a lot. Again, our intention today is to do a bit less. So we'll just take whatever the comfortable bind is. find some deep breaths. Noticing the sensations that come up around the shoulders, around the open space at the front of the heart. When you notice the tense spots, because they come up, they happen. When you notice them, allow it, and just allow it to relax. Give yourself one more deep exhale, noticing the places that soften with that breath. And then release your arms. We're going to hook them in front of us now. Sometimes wrapping up hands feels nice. You could hold your elbows. I would recommend leaving the hands separate rather than holding your shoulders there. We'll press the elbows down and forward. Lift up from the space behind your ears. Take 3 deep breaths. Keep pressing through the elbows. Sitting up as tall as you can. Let that breath out. Let the arms unwind, just switch it over. So we have hands separate, hands together. You could hold your shoulders, but maybe this is a good middle ground. 3 deep breaths. Feeling the space behind your shoulders open now, the space behind your heart. 1 more breath. And let your arms unwind. We'll take again some small circles with the arms up, back, and down. And then forward and down. Letting the arms hang. Noticing how the shoulders feel. A lot of neck tension we know comes from shoulders, so we relax those first, and let's get up a little bit higher. Take your right arm and reach out to the right side. Just stretch your fingertips out. Maybe you put the left hand on the floor so you have some support as you drop your left ear down towards your left shoulder. Slowly moving your nose down towards that left shoulder. Keep stretching the right fingertips out. Very slowly start relaxing your chin down to your chest. It'll feel natural to bring the right hand in. Take both hands and come back to neutral. Make some small circles. I think of making circles with my nose. I don't really like big circles in my head. Go both directions. Relax back to neutral. Set your right hand down. Stretch those left fingertips out. Your left ear goes down, or your right ear goes down towards your right shoulder. Active left fingertips. Gently bringing your nose down towards that right shoulder. Slightly different angle to the neck stretch. And as you bring your chin down towards your chest, you hit the point, it just feels right to bring the hands in. And we go ahead and do that. We're going to take the hands together behind the back now. Planting palms together could be fine, interlacing fingers. Make do with what your arms will allow. You're going to take both hands over towards the left side of your waist. Pin the palms together, or whatever part of the hand you can. Draw the arm bones back, sit up tall. The heart is opening, and then again we'll drop the ear down towards the shoulder. Give yourself at least a full round of breath there. And start to move your nose down towards your shoulder. Keep pinning both elbows as far back as you can. And as you take your chin down towards your chest, it'll feel natural to release those hands and to release that work. And then we'll move to the other side. So hands go onto the right side of the waist. And both elbows draw back to the degree that they can. It's not perfect, it's not a symmetric shape. And then starting with the right ear down to the right shoulder. Slowly moving your nose down towards your shoulder. Gently moving your chin down towards your chest. It'll feel natural to release those arms, bring them out, and set them in your lap again. I think I missed doing some more of these head circles in between. But you can always take a moment to insert those. Sometimes I find a long stretch to one side makes the other side feel stiff when I start, so that's why I do small head circles. We're going to start to come down onto the ground. We're going to do some rolling around the neck, so if you don't have a block, you might know from watching the other video, just grab something that makes sense to use like this, even a rolled up towel will work. I've been sitting up on a blanket. You may know that from my other videos, so if you want to toss that away, you just need you and the mat and whatever you're using that's like a yoga block. So let's check in first. We're going to put this block, the edge that's here close to the rest of my body is going to go against my occipital ridge. So we massaged the backs of the ears earlier. Move inwards behind the neck. You feel the ropey parts of your neck. And then in between those ropey parts is a slightly softer, more open space, and above the softer open space, you feel that bottom ridge of your skull. So that edge of the block is going right around there, kind of around the top of the ropey spots, around the edge of the skull. And we're just going to come down. And on screen here, I don't know. A little bit close there. Okay. Very clear demonstration. All right. I tilt the block a little bit so that it's kind of going up into that ridge. You can let the block lay flat too. That's not going to be an issue. Just find whatever feels most comfortable to you. And I invite you to make some slow movements, but please make the movements slow. Remember that intention to do less, to not, try so hard. I just hit the, oh yeah, that's the spot. The spot of inquiry. And when you hit that spot, sometimes you hang out for a little while and then keep moving. We'll do a little bit of movement, and it's so little and it's so slow. Then come to a place where you can be still, feel the weight of your body falling against that block, the floor, whatever other object you're using at the back of your neck. Take a few breaths. You check in with all of the places you haven't been able to let go yet, and sometimes it takes many breaths to take that inventory. One more exhale. And then you're going to take one hand to the back of your head, the other hand goes to the block. So you can use a little support to lift your head, remove the block, come back down onto your back, and then adjust your clothing and hair so that you can lay flat on your back. I would recommend laying like this, so feet a little bit wider than hips, and let your knees fall against each other. The traditional Shavasana shape of legs extended often creates a little arcing in the back, which is not wrong, but sometimes does have that slight bit of tension involved with it. So when we bend the knees like this, it takes that tension out. I said that I would talk less in this video. So I invite you to spend just a few minutes being as still as possible, just enjoying the sounds coming over you. Now the idea with this last section of movement, or rather not moving, is to be as still and at rest as possible. So if you notice right now that you're a little cold or you need to adjust, maybe you grab a blanket, you come back. If you're kind of at the end of your time and you want to start coming out of this, then you might do so. I think about 2 minutes is usually okay, but longer is usually better. So if you have more time, please feel free to hang out here much longer. Again, as still as possible. Don't look around. Try to keep your eyes closed. You deserve some rest. You deserve to release the tension that the world ends up bringing about in us. And that happens. We all get tense. Even those of us who practice yoga all the time and feel like we're so chill. It just happens. So take this time whenever you need it to release it, to let go. Make sure to let me know how much you enjoyed this video. Make sure you are set up to keep getting notifications about more videos. Have a really rad day, and I'll see you for some more stuff soon.